Hello! Babylon. Lovely word to say. Canaan. Quite nice. Bit more harsh. What do they mean to you, and how much do you know about the places and their people? Let's find out. Question 1. Isaiah prophesied to Hezekiah that all that is in thine house, and that which thy fathers have laid up in store unto this day, shall be carried into Babylon. Then what did he say would happen to Hezekiah's sons? Is it that they would be spared from the slaughter? They would be imprisoned in Babylon forever after? They would be slaughtered in front of Hezekiah? Or they would be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon? And they would be eunuchs, according to 2 Kings chapter 20. Question 2. What did evil Merodach, king of Babylon, do to Jehoiachin, king of Judah, in the year that he began to reign? Did he set him free from prison and allow him to eat at the king's table? Did he have him beheaded and his head paraded around on a silver platter? Did he slay his sons before his eyes and have him put in fetters of brass? Or did he make him serve as a eunuch at the palace in Babylon? Well, he set him free in 2 Kings chapter 25. Question 3. What was the name of Queen Esther's cousin, who had been carried away to Babylon with the captivity of Nebuchadnezzar? Was that Memucan, Mordecai, Hege, or Haman? And that was Mordecai. You'll find him in Esther chapter 2. Question 4. What did the psalmist say the children of Israel did by the rivers of Babylon? Did they sit down and cry, sigh, dance, or sing songs? And by the rivers of Babylon they sat down and wept, according to Psalm 137. Question 5. What did the prophet Isaiah say is the fate that awaits Babylon? Shall it be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah? It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Or wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, or all of the above and more. And perhaps not a great place to be, it's all of the above and more, according to Isaiah chapter 13. Question 6. Who was the king of Judah at the time that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, besieged Jerusalem? Was it Asa, Jehoiakim, Jehoshaphat, or Jehoram? And the king of Judah was Jehoiakim in Daniel chapter 1. Question 7. How was Daniel able to stop King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon from having him put to death? Was he not able? He perished in a furnace. Or he wasn't able to still because he was eaten by lions? Or did he bow before a statue of the king? Or did God reveal the king's dream to him in a vision in the night? And Daniel received the king's dream in Daniel chapter 2. Question 8. Who said to King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee? Was that Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? It was a message in handwriting on the wall, or was it a voice from heaven? And Nebuchadnezzar was hearing things from heaven in Daniel chapter 4. Question 9. Who was the king of Babylon after Nebuchadnezzar? Was that evil Merodach, Daniel, Belshazzar, or Saddam? Not much of a choice. That was Belshazzar in Daniel chapter 5. Question 10. Matthew tells us that Abraham to David, David to the exile in Babylon, and the exile in Babylon until Christ were all the same number of generations. How many was it? Was it 10, 12, 14, or 40? Matthew chapter 1 tells us that there were 14 generations between each of them. Now moving on to Canaan. Question 11. How did Joshua and Caleb describe the land of Canaan when they came back from spying out the land? Was it an exceedingly good land? A land in which our wives and little ones will become prey? A land in which we saw ourselves as grasshoppers? Or, having seen this land, we wish to God that we had died in the desert? And the land was exceedingly good, in Numbers chapter 14. Question 12. Who led the Israelites into Canaan? Was that Judah, Caleb, Jephunneh, or Joshua? Yes, that was Joshua in Deuteronomy chapter 31. Question 13. Why was Moses not allowed to enter Canaan? Is it because he broke the stone tablets? He didn't believe God? He married a Cushite? Or he struck a rock? And Moses didn't believe God. You'll find it in Numbers chapter 20. Question 14. Where did God tell Moses he could not enter Canaan? Was that Meribah, Massa, Horeb, or the Jordan? And Moses was told at Meribah in Numbers chapter 20. Question 15. Who was buried in the field of Machpelah in the land of Canaan? Was that Daniel, Jacob, Noah, or Adam? And that was Jacob, found in Genesis chapter 49. Question 16. When Israel took Canaan, where did they set up the tabernacle? Did they do it at Ai, Jericho, Jerusalem, or Shiloh? The tabernacle was at Shiloh, according to Joshua chapter 18. Question 17. After the land of Canaan was occupied, which city was given to Joshua? Was that Beersheba, Timnath-Serah, Ziddim, or Hebron? Joshua received Timnath-Serah in Joshua chapter 19. Question 18. Who made his brothers swear to take his bones back to Canaan? Was that Joseph, Judah, Benjamin, or Asher? And that was Joseph in his coffin in Genesis chapter 50. Question 19. In Jeremiah's day, the influence of a Canaanite god was still strong. Which god was that? Was that Dagon, Ashtaroth, Baal, or Chemosh? And that was Baal. You'll find that reference in Jeremiah chapter 2. And question 20. A woman from Canaan asked Jesus to heal her daughter because she what? Was she vexed with a devil? Was lame and couldn't walk? Had leprosy? Or had died? And the daughter was vexed with a devil in Matthew chapter 15. So, which do you know more about? Either or neither? I'll catch you soon. But until next time, goodbye, keep studying, and God bless.